Jordon, how pleased was it after such a great result at the weekend? They go into a place that's pretty tough to get a result at the best of times.
Yeah, obviously the weekend was a great result, good performance for the boys in the first game. I think we carried on, what we did in pre-season into the first game, came out with 3 goals and obviously a clean sheet as well, so we can't complain. But tough game on Wednesday, obviously they'll be on a high from getting promoted, so we need to make sure our attitude's right first and foremost, and then hopefully our quality will shine through.
Does that create a benchmark for you for the games coming up when you get a good victory like that? You've got to try and maintain that standard and perhaps even get better than that as well.
Yeah, that's something the gaffers try to implement on us and make sure that our standards are on it every day. Even training, we don't slack, and I think everyone's taking well to it, and it's something we need to do all the way through the season if we're going to be successful.
Cove obviously got the new manager, Paul Hartley. Did you believe
I had him at for about a year probably.
What sort of manager was he under yourself? Is it a guy that's going to have the team, I'd imagine, fired up there to get a victory?
Obviously professional, he's played at the top level, Celtic, Hearts, and won the cups in Scotland, so I think we put a professional outlook on the club, and obviously do a lot of research into us and probably have our games watched, so it's something we need to obviously keep an eye on. But obviously we'll go up there and play our own game plan and do what we've done all pre-season, go up there and pass the ball and hopefully get a result.
The club's obviously been linked with trying to bring in Stevie May as well. What would that player like that coming in mean for the morale of the squad if you managed to get him on?
No, it would be great. I've played with Stevie, a lot with his under 21s. He's a good player as well as a good lad. I'm sure if it did happen, he'd mingle well with the boys as well. And obviously, his name speaks for itself in Scottish football. So it'd be a real coup for the club.
What made coming to Dundee the right move for you, Jordon?
Just when I spoke to the gaffer, he told me he's going to brand how he wants to play, pass the ball, and it's just something that really appealed to me. There's something going on here, and it's an exciting time to be at the club, and I'm glad to be here and be part of it.
And again, obviously, the game at Kirkcaldy on Saturday, the manager spoke about one of the good things was the clean sheet that was coming from there, but he didn't single out the defence of the goal. He said it was as a result of the whole team. That shows a bit of spirit, obviously, huh?
Yeah, it is. I've always said that. Defence and goalkeepers always get applauded if you get a clean sheet. It's rightly so, and strikers get it if they score goals or hat tricks. That's what happens. But we've worked on since we came back from day one, pressing from the front, and we can only press from the front if you get strikers and wingers and midfielders willing to get after the ball. So it's a team effort, and that's the way it's been since day one.
And kind of looking at yourself, obviously, if you were sitting here in an interview in front of the Dundee football fans that were on this side of the table, how would you sell yourself as being the right man for Dundee Football Club?
Just every game I'll go out and I'll put my heart on my sleeve and I'll give everything, for the club, for everyone, and I'll try and show composure, and try and pass the ball, start attacks, and just give everything on the pitch, I won't leave anything on the pitch, and just kind of play around.
And what are you looking for on Wednesday when you're going up to Cove? What do you expect to get when you get up there?
I expect a tough game, they'll be on a high obviously from getting promoted, but I expect us to go up and carry on our early season form, pass the ball, move the ball, and create chances, and once again keep a clean sheet hopefully.
Has the manager outlined what role he sees for you in the club? Because you can obviously play at a few different positions across the platform.
No, not really. When I spoke to him, it was about more. I was playing right back, under Falkirk, and scored a couple of goals towards the end of the season. When I came in, I've been training centre back and playing centre back, which is something I've done all my career anyway. But past managers told me that I was too small. I wasn't tall enough to make the grade. But the gaffer seems to think that I've got all the attributes to play there. So I'm grateful when I'll play anywhere for the club, I'll play anywhere for the manager. So it's wherever he tells me to play, I'll give my best and put in a performance.
Which position do you prefer?
It's a tough one. I said right back 2 weeks ago, but since I've played centre back recently, I'm really enjoying it again, passing the ball, and a good team that can create things. So it's looking up playing that position as well. So just whatever really.
And he's obviously brought in a few recruits. Jordan Forster would be one, and another defender in that position. Is joint competition for places is quite high?
Yeah, I knew when I signed here, obviously I knew Cammy playing against him through all the youth teams, and obviously Josh as well. So, I knew I wasn't going to come here and just walk into the team. You have to work hard every single day and, make every second count. And, I'd like to think I've done that so far in pre-season, but again, it's only the start. I need to keep my performances up and keep working hard and training hard if I want to keep the jersey, you know.
There seems a freshness and a real confidence about the squad considering what happened obviously last season. Do you get that sense when as soon as you walked in the door that there was last year was forgotten about, everyone's about now doing as well as you can?
I did, yeah, you know, you have to do that, you know, especially at clubs the size of Dundee. You need to, what's happened in the past, you need to put it behind you and, you know, and turn it into a positive. You know, that's what I've tried to do, obviously going through a bad season last season with Falkirk. You need to, you know, take it in the chin, you know, bottle it up and then, you know, take it out when you're playing the pitch. So I think that's what everyone's going to do, just take it as a negative, but, you know, turn it into a positive, and that's all we can do is just go every week and, you know, try and win.